As it stands right about now, looks like Ronaldo is standing in the way for United to sign Benjamin Sesko. In there for you. Is he the one blocking the move? According to reports coming in from Fabrizio Romano, we are bringing you that story right about now to this channel in the for you. We are talking a little bit of Eriksen in the for you. We are talking the new striker coach at United who goes by names of Benjamin McCarthy has been confirmed by Manchester United. Good to see to it that we are getting in a person who has not been playing for United in the for you, and it's good to see to it that he's really at Manchester United right about now. Then we are talking a little bit of Jong in the for you. What is happening in the for you? Barcelona 100% believing Jong will be sold from their team. That's what Barcelona is really having and knowing according to them. Then we are talking the new Antony price in the for you being revealed by one of the biggest transfer experts in the world in there for you, and it's not 100 million euros. So let's wait and see where this unfolds in the for you. Talking a little bit of Eric Bay, there is Pavard who has been offered to United, and Erik ten Hag in the for you, and we are having an action-packed show in the for you. The last video of the day in the for you, maybe if at all anything else happens or really goes into break, I'll come in here and really break the story. But right now it looks like this is going to be the last video of the day in the for you. Maybe later I can come in with what Erik ten Hag said about the game of a side which goes by the names of Atletico Madrid and how we reacted. But I will believe that it's better for me to really go ahead and really combine them tomorrow after the game against Roy Volcano in the for you. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, guys. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. Smash the subscription button. After smashing it, hit the notification bell to enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel, which goes by the names of United Matters channel in there for you. Now, today, lots of things are really going on as planned in there for you, because United looked like they had a plan in there for you, and obviously the plan they had today was to play that game at Atletico Madrid and to test themselves against a side which goes by the names of Atletico Madrid, and finally the game ended 1-0 in favor of Atletico Madrid. United were beaten, but a little bit of positive in there for you. Eriksen coming in through, and let me show you why this player was needed to be at United in there for you. This player who goes by the names of Eriksen, he really put up a start that no player had put up for the entire 90 minutes in the for you. Yet other players had even played more minutes than him. But Statement Devers told us that despite Eriksen playing just 21 minutes against Atletico Madrid, no player on the pitch created more big chances than him. So it shows you that he goes directly to the starting 11 of Erik ten Hag, according to me. He goes straight into the starting 11 of Erik ten Hag because of his attributes. I've told people that you might talk about Bruno Fernandes, you might talk about the presence of Danny Van Beek, but they don't have the attributes that Eriksen brings to Manchester United. Let no one lie to you. Let no one lie to you, my friend and my viewer in here. Let no one lie to you. Eriksen is a different class of player. His class was seen no sooner he stepped on the pitch. The way he controls that ball, the way he really puts in set pieces, the way he really releases the players up front is so much different. And I really had a different feel altogether that if at all Martial led the line with Eriksen playing in the midfield, I think would have gotten the ball so much more in the way, because Martial found himself dropping deep to go in and pick that ball from the midfield of United, meaning that the midfield had failed to link the attack. Yes, that's it. The midfield didn't link the attack enough to the ball. So Eriksen comes in through, releases close to Marcus Rashford how many times? All 3 times. He really gave a ball to him in the box, and that is the quality of Eriksen. And I can't wait to see Eriksen playing alongside Anton Martial in that midfield. He's a game changer, obviously, and if at all he comes in through the game of Brighton and gives us some good minutes there for you, I will believe that's going to come in and do the job. Otherwise, because he has not played very many minutes for United, I really believe that the manager might go in and say, all right, let me start with my side with Jong not in the midfield. Then later, I will use him twice. If at all we are losing, I can bring him on and really increase the intensity and the creativity. And even when we are really winning, I can bring on Frankie, I can really bring on Eriksen to really get us more control to the game of play, because the team we are going to play, the names of Brighton, is not an easy nut to crack in the face, especially in the midfield. They're a team that plays a total football, a total game of football, and you know what it means when you're playing them. They are really stubborn and they really make it hard for you to score in their face. That is a team which goes by the names of United, having beaten Atletico Madrid, but him coming through and doing that needful deserves a very good credit. But the manager told us today that even players that have played very many minutes today can start tomorrow. Obviously, I know Lisandro Martinez is starting tomorrow. Eriksen is starting tomorrow. Which other player? I know the midfield pivot is going to include James Garner and Danny Van Beek or Eriksen. So I expect the midfield three to be Garner, Danny Van Beek, and Eriksen. The central defense, Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane. Right wing, Nathan Laird. Left wing, Luke Shaw. You get Ronaldo to lead the line, and Amad Diallo to play into this game of football. And who else? I think they will bring in Chongi and Amad Diallo will start in the for United in that game of Roy Volcano at Old Trafford, in a game that's really going to look so much beautiful, because if you're having James Garner in the midfield, good on the ball, he can get the ball from the back foot and really pass it through to the next players in the for you. Then when you have Eriksen and Danny Van Beek, pure footballers in the for you. I can't wait to watch that game tomorrow, and I'm even tempted to do a watch along for that game, by the way, because I really believe that it's really going to be a very interesting game that all of us would love and need to see in here onto this channel, which goes by names of United Matters Television in the For You All channel. Smash the like button, guys. Smash it. And guys, we are on to the 10K subscribers. Subscribe to this channel, and by the end of next month, I want us to be having 10,000 subscribers in the For You. We are less by 6,000. We're having like 4,000 subscribers now. Let's subscribe to this channel, guys. And after subscribing, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel, which goes by the names of United Matters channel. Let's get into the big stories of the day. I'm just trying to change my TV in here for you, because there is something I feel like I should be watching in the For You. A moment. All right. Sorry about that. Let's get into this story. Fabrizio Romano has told us today that Manchester United are still exploring Benjamin Sesko deal. No official bid yet, but approaches with the player still continue. Salzburg plan has always been to sell Sesko in 2023. Not an easy one, but he's definitely on the United's list in the For You. Then he continued to tell us that at the moment, Manchester United have not made an official bid for Benjamin Sesko because they are trying to understand Cristiano Ronaldo's situation in their For You. So, who is delaying the deal of Sesko to happen? Obviously Ronaldo, because Ronaldo looks like he's playing a game that is backfiring back to him. As I told you that Celine Dion sang a song known as It's All Coming Back to Me. Obviously, it's all coming back to Cristiano Ronaldo in there for you, because everything that he's trying to do is failing him. The only option is left. He has two teams, Napoli in Italy and a team which goes by the names of Sporting Lisbon. Obviously, that doesn't read well into his argument of leaving United, because his why and therefore for quitting United is lack of ambition. All right, if you're lacking ambition, do you think Sporting Lisbon and Napoli are so much ambitious than United? So, Ronaldo's status doesn't belong to Napoli. It doesn't belong to Sporting Lisbon. And I think he sat with his agent and they made a decision that, all right, can we stay? Can we stay? Because when you go to Sporting Lisbon, it's a drop-off. You get? When you go to Napoli, total drop-off. Ronaldo, with Messi still playing in PSG, he should either go to Bayern Munich that rejected him, Real Madrid, Barcelona that rejected Atletico Madrid for you. Unless a bigger team comes in to take Ronaldo, that's when he's going to leave. I think he is now accepting that karma is really real, and he has been known and started training with United in the For You that he is out of options. But that does not rule out him going, because the moment a team like Chelsea come in for him, because I know Chelsea, Bayern Munich, those two teams at any moment can come in for Ronaldo, depending on how they're planning their season. If Bayern fails to get in an in and out striker, I know they'll come in for Ronaldo. So that's why Fabrizio Romano is telling you that at the moment, Manchester United have not made an official bid for Benjamin Sesko because they are trying to understand Ronaldo's situation. So the Ronaldo situation is dependent on Sesko coming to United. But United are in love with this guy. I also love him. He's a striker we need at Manchester United to come in as soon as possible. Why? We are having one of the best managers good at really nurturing young talent. And I think that is the biggest attraction that every team should have, because I've always told you on several occasions that if at all we had Erik ten Hag in 2020 January, we would have gotten Jude Bellingham and Erling Haaland, because he has a very good track record of really developing young players. But they looked at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They asked, whom have you ever developed? Haaland said, even when I was at Molde, I was at 15, 16, but he couldn't really nurture me into a player that I was. It was Ralf Rangnick that really took me to Red Bull, and I was really nurtured into what I've become. So I don't expect any future in for you. That's why we left for a side which goes by names of Borussia Dortmund. So Benjamin Sesko to United, his deal or transfer to United is being blocked by Ronaldo. You need to believe that when you have Ronaldo and Anthony Martial, they can take you throughout the season in there for you. That is a man who goes by names of Benjamin Sesko. But to me, I believe that 30 million euros is a bargain for United. I think we can really go on and put in 30 million euros, bring them in, bring him at United, and he can really give us some moments into this season, and then we prepare him for next season. It's better to bring in a player like Benjamin Sesko this season. Even if Ronaldo and Martial are here, bring him such that he gets used to the Premier League. He won't be under pressure, because you know that there are already two senior players at United in the names of Ronaldo and Martial who have taken on the mantle to really lead the line and really get goals for United. So his job at United will be so much coming on and acting like an add weight. You get? This season, he will be like surplus to requirement. But when Martial or Ronaldo, one of them gets an injury, he can come in and fit in and play very well. So no pressure will be mounted onto him. That's why we believe that this is the perfect time for United to go in and bring in this guy Sesko, because he comes in right now. Even if Ronaldo stays, obviously no one is going to pressurize him to score goals. You get? But if at all you bring him when Ronaldo has left and Martial is here, the pressure is a little bit higher. But when he's here, when these two are here, pressure will be minimal, because whatever United goes through and goals are not achieved, no one will blame that young man. They'll first look at Ronaldo and Martial, then he'll be a third fiddle. But bring him in here when you're having two strikers, Martial misses, Sesko misses, pressure will amount to this young man. But my only trust is in the manager, who goes by names of Erik ten Hag, who is good at these players who are young and transforming them into great players. He did it at Ajax. Let's wait and see. Can he do it at Manchester United? Obviously, we've seen the likes of Iqbal Zidane and Iqbal, Savage. You get? Those two are really so much great in there for you, and he is so much impressed with those players. That is Erik ten Hag. So we wait and see what Sesko block by Ronaldo is going to result into. But Erik ten Hag obviously wants 4 more signings. He wants Frankie de Jong, he wants Benjamin Sesko, he wants Antony, and he wants Dumfries. If I told you to convert that in money, Dumfries like £30 million, Antony £60 million, that is 90, and Benjamin Sesko count 30, all right, £30 million, £120 million, and Frankie de Jong 160 or 160 in there for you. You get? So can United break the bank and really get in those players? Obviously we can, because we have lots of players to sell. Eric Bay, £20 million. Aaron Bissaka, 20, that is 40. Alex Telles, if at all you can get 10 from him, that is 50. Then there is Brandon Williams, you get 15 out of him. That is 65, I think. Am I adding well? 20, 20, 20. That is 65, all right. Then there is another player. Then there is Phil Jones. If at all you can get 5 out of him, that is 70. And Twanzebe, can you get 10 out of him in there for you? And Layard. So I think we can collect between 60 and 80 million pounds from the sale. So that means these deals are possible because there are lots of players we are going to sell as United. Even when Ronaldo departs, we can get something like 15 to 20 million pounds out of him. So I really believe that Erik ten Hag needs 4 players and the centre forward is a priority too on his list. So we are waiting to see how this deal is going to happen, but expect Benjamin Sesko to United to be so much in the news this entire summer until 1st September. And I know we are going in for him because we are the biggest team that is really chasing for him. The others are so much small, and it shows you how much the market is empty of centre forwards. To an extent that instead of going in for a proven striker that would have costed like 40 or 35 or 60 million pounds, there is only left a 19-year-old on the market. The likes of Benjamin David, having been reported that Erik ten Hag was so much interested in him while he was still playing at Genk before he crossed from that side from Genk to the French league where he's playing right now. That is obviously a lie because we've never seen United point on him. You get? So, Ten Hag wants Sesko. That's it. So, Ronaldo is acting as a blocking factor because Manchester United are still monitoring the situation of a man who goes by the names of Cristiano Ronaldo. Are you staying or going? But to me, I'm really saying it's better for United to go in for Sesko because if you don't go for him now, trust me, next season, he will go for like 40 million pounds or 50 because he's really going to be having a fantastic season. They are playing in the Champions League. He's going to come in and score goals, and he's going to be very, very much expensive. You get? I think it's time to go in for him now. Now, even if it means us buying him and staying and retaining him on loan at RB Salzburg, let's do it because these are players that happen once in a while. And nowadays, you've seen players taking over the world at a young age. Why don't we go in for such a deal? Let's get it done. Let's get it done, mates. Then we have a story coming in from Kari Ahu, chief reporter of Sport 1, coming in from Germany, and he talks so much about Bayern Munich in the for you and Sport 1 from Germany. They're telling us that Benjamin Pavard's consultant Joseph Mohan is exploring the market and he's now increasingly looking around in England. He was offered to Manchester City. He was offered to Manchester United and Chelsea a few days ago. However, it's not an option for United at the moment in the for you. All right, Benjamin Pavard, French player, really good on the ball. He's a right back. United saying no to him. What does this confirm? It confirms to you that United have already decided to go in all out for Dumfries. Obviously, Ten Hag told them that I don't want any other right back. I need Dumfries in here for you. And Dumfries, to me, I think is better than Benjamin Pavard. Pavard is really an old man, according to me. His age does not really come in here to really compete at United. If I told you, he's 26. He's 26, all right. All right. I had really misquoted him. He's 26 years. But when you look at the games played for Bayern, in 2022 in the Bundesliga, 25 games, 1 assist in the let me look in the Champions League, 10 games, 0 goals in the for you. So, but according to the flair and the type of football that Ten Hag plays, I think Dumfries has a lot of energy and engine, according to me. His engine is immense. You get? He doesn't run out of steam. He gives you a typical right back competitor for Diego Della at United. That's what I'm really feeling. And that's why United really said no to this deal that was traded to them by the agent of a man who goes by Benjamin Pavard. But I think he'll get a team in the Premier League. He'll get a team in the Premier League, I know that very well, because Chelsea are desperate. Chelsea are desperate. As Aspilicueta is leaving, they don't have a right back, so they have to go in for a player like him. That's what I really believe. So let's wait and see where this deal really ends. And it has confirmed to us that United are totally interested in a player who goes by the names of Dumfries, because that's the option that United really want into that position in the field. Let's get into this story. People ask me about Antony a lot, and this time around, allow me bring you news about Antony. Fabrizio Romano, you know him, number one transfer guru. He was on Q Gazzalo podcast on YouTube. He told us that it's a dream for Antony to join the Premier League. Ajax will fight to keep him in the for you. That's what Fabrizio told us. Obviously, Antony and his agent want to come to the Premier League, and Fabrizio told us that, to the contrary to what people have been telling us, Fabrizio is telling us that I'm told the price tag is 80 to 85 million euros for Antony. At the moment, there is a big gap in valuation between clubs. The player and his agents are pushing to find a solution. When you look at 80 million euros, 80 million euros, that is euros to pounds, I think it's around 70 something. 80 million euros. All right. 80 million euros or 85, meaning that Ajax want between 68, 67 and 71 million pounds in Antony. Obviously, I don't buy that. You get? The price is so much, but amidst them calling for 80 million pounds, sorry, 67 to 71 million pounds or 80 million euros, that doesn't price us out of the move. Guys, let me give an example. Arsenal went and bought Nicola Pepe in 2019 from Lille at 73 million pounds. However much he flopped, but they really put up that effort. And we should know that talent is expensive. You get? Why is it that when United is going in for a player who is not English, at that amount of money, they say that it's too much money? When they are going in for an English player like Harry Maguire at 80 million pounds, one Bissaka at 50 million pounds, the media doesn't say it's too much. You get? I really believe that Antony is a talent and forwards are expensive. Obviously, United is saying we're not going to exceed 61 million pounds. That's the money we are having, meaning that they are less by 6 or 7 million pounds. I really believe that this deal is going to come to maturity and it's going to materialize very, very soon. Reason being that Erik ten Hag is seeing Antony as a considerable difference in every game in the for you. Look at today, the game we played against Atletico Madrid. Sancho getting out of the system, the entire attacks were dead. And after Atletico Madrid realized that we are only alive, we are only a threat during all using the left side, they really canvassed their energy onto the left flank and everything was off the plan of the manager. So, if we had Antony, when Sancho was injured, we would have been having two wings working or operating at the same level or simultaneously. But because one player really got out of the team, we looked down. I looked at Arsenal today. Guys, Arsenal beat Sevilla by 6 goals to nil. The result is not what matters. It's how the Arsenal fans were feeling when they had 3 players who are starters that were really injured. Emily Smith-Rowe, Tommy Yasu, Fabio Vieira, and Kian Tierney. 4 starters. But Arsenal went to the field of play and none of the fans felt that there was a gap or a void for any of those players. But look at United. Only one player gets out of our team and we really feel the void. We feel it. So we need to get in more players, guys. We need to get in more players. To me, we believe that we need a winger because when Sancho is off, it's a different case altogether because you don't have very many players who can play off the right wing. The other one who is really good, Pelestri came in through, he really put up some performance in there for you. Someone was telling me in the video that Pelestri is really good. Obviously, he's a good player, but let's see, can Erik ten Hag grant him a chance to play? You get? Then we have another player who goes by the names of Amad Diallo. I think he's starting tomorrow. He's really good, but is the manager sure of really him that he can come and get the job done? And obviously, we've been told that there is another Premier League team that is really into for Antony. But I've always told you, my sincere trust for this deal of Antony comes in here that this player wants to play for Manchester United. He wants to play for Erik ten Hag. He told him that when he was leaving Ajax that, boss, whenever you need me, I'll be available, and it's time he's needed. His agent and Antony are pushing for this move. And trust me, if they really put up close to 60 million pounds on table as an offer, and Ajax says not to read, this player is going to strike at the club, telling them, guys, why don't you be real? Get me out. They're getting you 60 million pounds. How much do you want? By the start of the window, you are telling me that you want 50 million euros. That was like 45 million pounds. And now they've got you 60 million pounds, close to 70 million euros. What else do you want? Let me go. So, That is what United is really at. And Fabrizio Romano is cancelling out of the rumors that Ajax is wanting 100 million euros for Antony. That's out. They're wanting between 80 to 85 million euros. I think they're going to negotiate it down because they've already brought in his replacement in the names of Francisco Sesko from Portugal. He plays exactly like him, and obviously they are preparing for the post Antony days at Ajax. So let no one come here and lie to you that Ajax wants 100 million euros from or for Antony. They want 80 to 85 million euros. That's the confirmed price in there for you from what we've heard from Fabrizio Romano. And guys, when Fabrizio talks, who has the right to come in here and say no? Because he's the man who has seen these deals happen, and they're still happening in here onto this channel, which goes by the names of United Matters channel. So that's all I had about Antony in there for you, and let's get into another story of Frenkie de Jong. Now, Frenkie de Jong is really getting more exciting. I know it might sound like it's really old, but trust me, you can't do news right now of Manchester United when you don't have the following players included: Ronaldo, Frenkie de Jong, Antony. Those three are really so much into the ears of the fans of United, and they really want those players to come in at Manchester United. And secondly, there is another player who is really joining the queue. That is Benjamin Sesko in there for you from Red Bull Salzburg. So those four players are so much in the ears of every United fan. And if at all we manage to bring them all at United, it will be good news to all. It will be music to the ears of Manchester United fans all over the world. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And if you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel. How do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner, smash that subscription button that is red in color. Then after, hit the notification bell and click all. You'll get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. Rokan David is my name. Let's proceed. FC Barcelona are very strongly interested in Bernardo Silva. He's the top priority, but first Frenkie de Jong must leave. Obviously, we've been knowing this for a very long time because Xavi came out and really told Barcelona and Joan Laporte that my ideal midfield three next season is Busquets, Pedri, and Bernardo Silva. That's what he wants. And Frenkie de Jong is out of the plans of Xavi. He has confirmed to us that he's out of his plans by even playing him in the midfield area. Sorry, playing him in the central defense. You've seen those games. The 3 games Barcelona has played in America, Frenkie de Jong has been played as a central defender, and Jules Koundé has arrived. That means that he is out of position at Barcelona, and all of this, they are doing it to show to him that we no longer need you. And Frank is here saying, I'm going nowhere because I demand you my money, and it's confirmed now. They want Bernardo Silva. And now, Fabrizio is telling us that the only way they can sign Bernardo Silva by selling Frenkie de Jong. Obviously, Frenkie de Jong wants to leave, but he's still adamant in there for you at Barcelona. Reason, he wants his money, and Barcelona are not wanting to pay the guy's money. 17 million euros owed, and he is there saying, I want my money. But as I've always told you that there is no way Erik ten Hag wouldn't pull out of this deal. Sorry, if at all Frenkie de Jong had told him that, please, I don't want to come to play for Manchester United in there for you. So I'm 100% sure this deal is going to come to happen, because even Barcelona want to sell to get in money to bring in Bernardo Silva, because Bernardo Silva is priced at around 80 to 90 million euros. If at all they get 75 million euros guaranteed fees plus 10 million euros of add-ons, they'll get that 75. They add on like 5 or 10, and Man City will surrender the player, because the player had already told Man City that I want to go to Barcelona, and Pep Guardiola told him, please get me one more season, then I'll really get you to Barca. And by then Xavi was not the manager, but now Xavi comes in and is directly talking to the player and convincing him, please, that you are really the missing piece in my jigsaw, in my missing jigsaw of the midfield. So that really is firing up this deal. And after Jules Koundé, they are going in for Bernardo Silva, and before they get in Bernardo Silva, they have to sell in a player who goes by the names of Frenkie de Jong. And then there is Ferran Martinez in there for you. He works for Mundo Deportivo, big from Spain, either for you. He has told us that Barcelona trust Frankie de Jong will leave the club eventually this summer. Obviously, the moment they really agreed a deal with United of 75 million euros guaranteed and 10 million pounds, 10 million euros of add-ons, it was a confirmation to us that Barcelona are really okay with Frankie de Jong leaving. And I don't want to repeat this because that has become a song. The reason as to why Frankie de Jong is not leaving now. It's good to see that reports coming in from Spain are indicating that Barcelona trust that Frankie de Jong will leave their club. Obviously, it's been a very good addition in the for you. And now I've been told by Christian Falk, he's the head of football at Sportsville in the for you, because Bayern Munich was so much linked to de Jong, this guy went into to start to research onto why this deal is really realistic or not in there for you. Now today, he has come out and told us that Chelsea is interested in Frankie de Jong if N'Golo Kante doesn't sign a new contract at the moment till 2023. Bayern is not interested in de Jong for this summer. So rumors were everywhere that Bayern is interested in Frankie de Jong. Obviously, he's not interested in Frankie de Jong. And Christian Falk is really a close source to Bayern, and he knows when to get the news from Bayern and to break all those stories that Bayern needs to break. So he's really a very good person, and he's being briefed by the club of Bayern Munich. Remember, he's one of those journalists that came in and really talked about the Ronaldo deal, and he told us that he talked to Nagelsmann, the manager of Bayern, and said he's just seeing in the news they don't need Ronaldo. You get? So that means the agent of Ronaldo was just mastering this. So Frankie de Jong to United is possible. Norway would have been in this deal if at all Ten Hag didn't have a confirmation from Frankie de Jong that obviously I'm coming to United. But the problem is Barcelona owes 17 million euros for Frankie de Jong. Now there is a story coming off the Times coming in from Fifth Pro. Let me tell you what Fifth Pro is. Fifth Pro Fifth Pro is supporting professional football players worldwide. This is the federation in the International Federation of Associations of Football Professionals in that for you. So they've come out and told us that Barcelona's treatment of Frankie de Jong is being closely monitored by the Global Players Union, that is Fifth Pro in the for you. Then they've told us that even Fifth Pro insiders say that they are watching closely, but that such situations happen all the time with clubs and are symptomatic of a failing system at the club. So I tell you, De Jong won't stay at Barcelona. With all this mushrooming, the name of the club is being dented. Just know that. It's being dented, and it's something that Barcelona won't like. And the more Barcelona spend a lot of time or keep De Jong lingering in there without paying him, the more it's getting worse for the reputation of the club. Obviously, the reputation is going to be damaged, and it has been already been damaged because they are bringing in more players, they are paying them lots of money, they are spending a lot of money. They don't want to pay Frank de Jong his money. That's it. So, the FIFA Pro Union is really, the players' union is really monitoring the situation, and I think they're really going to go into this. And trust me, Gary Neville added fuel to the fire by coming out and saying that if I thought it was Frankie de Jong, he would have sued Barcelona for going in to bring in players. Recently, they've signed George Conde at 55 million euros, and they paid that money to Sevilla. You get? But they cannot pay 17 million euros. I don't know how they want to end this deal in there for you, but this is really bad for the club, and I really believe that the club should really know this better than we, the people who do these analysis in the for you. But all in all, Frankie de Jong to Manchester United is still on. Let no one lie to you that the deal is off, and let no one come here and lie to you that the player doesn't want to come to Manchester United. That Twitter handle website known as @Sport from Spain, they're liars. They're liars. When you follow their stories, they're really contradictory. So I really believe that we are really going to see this player coming in at Manchester United in the for you, though it's taking long, and I really believe that we need a defensive midfielder or a central midfielder who is going to give us the control of the game that we love to see at United in the for you. Eric Bay is fully open to joining Jose Mourinho at AS Roma. Roma have other priorities at the moment, but the time for Bay will come. That is Alfredo Pedula in the for you. So Obviously, Eric Bay is out of the picking order of the manager for central defenders. He's the fifth fiddle into this club, either for you. So I really believe that it's time for him to leave. Having shown and put up a spirited fight at United, I really believe it's time for him to get out of United. If at all he really wants to get playing time, he should leave United. If at all he really believes that no team can pay him the money like United is paying him, he can stay. For that, he can stay in there for you, and we wait to see what you're going to do for him in here onto the United Matters channel. But I would love to see Eric Bay leave because he's not the plans of the manager. The manager is having Lisandro Martinez, Harry Maguire, Lindelof, and Rafael Varane up ahead of him in his hierarchy. So it's time for him to leave. Let him leave United in peace. Now today, United has gone ahead to confirm that their new team coach, Ben McCarthy, is going to become the first team coach for United, and he speaks 4 languages and has been working as a manager in South Africa's top division at Cape Town in there for you. And why is he coming in here for you? It is being reported by Andy Moulton. Andy Moulton is a United. We stand so much close to United, and he has news there for you. Ben McCarthy has been confirmed by United. He's coming in to really become the striker coach of United. And he was said, and this is what he said, he's familiar with the Manchester United area, having lived there when he played for Blackburn. He has a relationship with Cristiano Ronaldo in there for you. Then lastly, he says, when he scored 2 goals in 2004 against United, he said, I was heartbroken to score twice. My dream was to score once at Old Trafford, not to knock United out of the Champions League. But he was doing the job. No reason to apologize. This is the job you are doing, and we are playing for a team which goes by the names of FC Porto. You scored, you knocked us out, and we lost, and you guys were ahead to win the Champions League that time. So guys, you guys deserved in the for you. So thank you guys for watching. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And there is something I really want to see, to show you in here for you, that United has gone ahead to confirm him as the new face of the coaching staff of United in the for you. And should I take you to the website, guys? All right, let me take you to the website because you guys need to see this story. He has been confirmed by United that he's really our new first team coach, and obviously this is a signing that Eriksen brings with you at United. For those that don't know him, that is his face. Comes in from South Africa. He was one of the best strikers in the world, according to me, because he was really so much prolific. According to me, he scored very many goals. He came into the Blackburn and he really scored very many goals too. That is Benjamin McCarthy. Now today, we have a story from the United website telling us that Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag has added to his backroom team with appointment of Ben McCarthy as a first team coach. A former South Africa striker was a boyhood Reds fan and scored twice against us for FC Porto in 2003-2004 Champions League knockout stages. He said, I support Man United and always wanted to play for them. He once said, I loved players like Mark Hughes, Andy Cole and Brian Giggs. The 44-year-old also represented the likes of Ajax, Blackburn Rovers and West Ham United during his distinguished career in the 4 years. There is something concerning Ajax, guys. So people are going to come in there and really throw lots of words onto that because there is something concerning Ajax. Guys, relax and float. He's good. Because Erik ten Hag has an eye of really getting good coaches. So I know he's really a good coach. Ben McCarthy left his post as Amazulu head coach in March after guiding the South African team to a record second position in the league. In 2020-2021 season, he was named the South African Premier League Coach of the Season. The ex-forward will specialize in coaching, attacking players and positioning in the field. So that means the likes of Anton Martial and very many others will really get themselves a coach that is really good at coaching forwards. The coaching team is now in place ahead of the start of the season of 2020-2023 season with Brighton and Hove Albion visiting Old Trafford on Sunday 7th in our Premier League opener. Ten Hag will work closely with assistants Michel van der Gaal and Steve McLaren, with Benny slotting in alongside Eric Ramsey and Darren Fletcher as coaches. Former midfielder Fletcher also has a wider remit as technical director, overseeing the path from the academy for the first team, plus players out on loan. Richard Hartz and Craig Mawson are the goalkeeping coaches. For you, everybody would like to extend a warm welcome to Benni McCarthy upon joining Manchester United. To me, I believe it's a good inclusion because our strikers need to really get a coach to really coach them. I really believe that we never had a manager a coach to coach our strikers under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer thought that it was really a striker and would really come in and really teach them, but he's the manager, was not a coach. That is something was lacking in his DNA, but we now have Benni McCarthy. Welcome him to this club. And by the way, when you bring in Benni McCarthy, it's really a very good inclusion to this coaching team. He did it. He scored those goals when these players at United were still young. Players like Sesko to United will really see this as a motivation that, all right, they even have in a coach who is coaching us strikers, who was really good at really finding the back of the net. So I really believe that is a very good inclusion and attracting to other players in the For You. So guys, thank you very much for watching again this channel, which goes by names of United Matters channel. Tell me what you think about Ronaldo blocking Sesko and Antony new price in the For You. Remember, we've done a very long video today because we never did anything concerning the transfers according to me, but I really believe that lots of things are really still there. Very many stories are really up there, but I'm going to come in here and really break them again tomorrow, because when you're having a game, it's very hard to bring in those stories in the For You, but I will believe that it's time for us to really get going with the transfer news. Antony's new price revealed, Ronaldo blocking Sesko transfer to United, Benjamin McCarthy being added to the coaching staff of United, Eric Bay going to AS Roma, Pavard rejected, Eriksen putting up a start that no United player really put up for 90 minutes, and for him he played only 21 minutes and we registered those starts in the For You. Good night. Smash the like button, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Remember, we are really on the 10K roadmap of really hitting 10,000 subscribers onto this channel. I sign out for now. See you later. Good night, guys. I cover you all in the blood of Jesus Christ, and may the Almighty Lord see you grow and achieve what you want to achieve, because I know all of you have different achievements, and we believe that God is doing us great and we really need the best out of the Lord. I'm out.